Okay, so I have to give a warning. It's nothing bad that's in this episode today, but if I do seem a little bit tired or not motive, I got 2 shots today. Well, are for you guys yesterday, and my body really does hurt. And I love you guys, so I wanted to give you this. But if I do seem a little out of character, that is why. But anyways, let's get on. P.S. This chapter does get loud, so I do have to warn you. And also, by the way, we're really close to the ending, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoy, though. I know I just said that. Oh, I think I did. This is editing, right, by the way. But I guys, hope you enjoy. Bye, lovelies. I ran. I ran faster than I ever did in my entire life to the Ubershiki mansion. The Upper Moon Demon trio followed behind me. Soon I arrived. I went to the master. He was in an awful condition. His wife, Mrs. Ubershiki, and the twins, I'm going to butcher these names. I think it's Heineka and Nichika, were present as well. Mr. Ubershiki, I kneeled next to him with tears in my eyes. Is it true that Kibutsuji will be arriving soon? Yes, my child, it is true. He'll be here any minute now. I gripped my blade. I promise this to you, Mr. Ubershiki. I protect you and your family till my dying breath. Mr. Ubershiki smiled at me. I knew you would say that, Yen, but I just need you nearby. I plan to sacrifice myself to weaken Kibutsuji and catch him by surprise. I felt my heart drop, my eyes widen, as tears started to roll down. Mr. Ubershiki, you can't be serious. There has to be another way. Please, I can't handle that. Let me protect this family. You've all done so much for me. I don't think I could ever forgive myself or even try. For not even trying to protect you. He was quiet for a second. Well, I'm open to any ideas. I smiled brightly as tears streamed down my face. With the moon high in the sky came a dark and dangerous man to the Ubershiki mansion. He stood in front of the porch of the Ubershiki, near where the ill leader was laid down, clinging onto life. Hello, you came. It is our first meeting, Muzan Kibutsuji. Kaika wickedly said to the Demon King. You are in an unsightly condition, Ubershiki. Muzan insulted Kayaka. Finally, you have come to me. Now you are very before my eyes, Muzan Kibutsuji. Kayaka said. Amai, tell me, what does he look like? He asked his wife. He looks like a man in his mid to late 20s, but his eyes are light pink and his pupils are veritable slits like a cat. Amai told her husband. Oh, I see. I expected you to come. I was certain. You must be terribly angry at me when the Ubershiki clan, so I figured that you would come kill me yourself. Indeed, I'm disgusted from the bottom of my heart, Ubershiki. For thousands of years, your clan has never known its place and has infuriated with my constantlies. But now I find it leader in this state. Muzan looked at the Demon Slayer leader in disgust. So loathsome, incredibly ugly. You already smell like a corpse, Ubershiki. Kayaka slowly moved the upper part of his body to sit up. I suppose I do. 6 months ago, a physician told me I would die within a few days, and yet I still lived. Even the physician is now at a loss of words. Kayaka's bandages revealed his right eye and blood coming from his mouth, as well as his eye. And it's because I burn to defeat you, Muzan. And tonight, the fragile dreams shatter. I'm going to kill you. Muzan, staying completely calm and not showing any sort of emotions. Kayaka then told Muzan how they are of the same bloodline, stating that they both share the same family tree a long time ago. When Muzan Kibutsuji was formed, their family line got cursed back then. As a result, every child who took birth in their family was born weak and died immediately, and this quickly leading their family to the verge of extinction. But then, it unveiled by a priest that it was happening due to the birth of a demon in their bloodline. The only way to save the family was from being wiped out was to descant their everything to defeat the demon. By doing so, their children's birth will turn out to be normal, and their bloodline will be saved from extinction. Kayaka tells Muzan that their family has received wives from the priests for generation, and along the children of their families do not die after they are born. No one is able to live more than 30 years of age. This curse will most probably be mutilated after the death of Muzan Kibutsuji. Thoughts of years have passed since Kayaka's bloodline is fighting Muzan, but this news did not affect Muzan in the slightest. Such pure nonsense turns my stomach. Has your sickness reached your brain? Those events bear no relegation to this. Anyway, heaven has never punished me. It has forgiven my killings of thousands. Kayaka began to slightly cough as Ama helped him keep himself up straight. Is that how you view it? Well, I see it differently. Kayaka then asked Muzan a question that made him feel something. Muzan, what is your dream? Silence. The Demon King did not reply. For the last thousands of years, what dream have your eyes been fixed upon? This is a strange feeling. I have the leader of the Demon Slayer course, which has vexed me for so much, right before my eyes, yet I feel no hatred. On the contrary, Muzan's thoughts were interrupted by the signing of two other Ubershiki twins girls playing with a ball. I feel odd, as if something familiar revives, yet disgusted, Muzan thought, looking at the children. Shall I ask, Muzan? I can forth your heart. Your dream is to be undying. Sorry. As well as to have one of my children be your demon queen, Yin Lin. That's right, and I will soon achieve it. I merely need to find Nezuko, and then Yin. Muzan responded confidently. What he said? Your dream will not come true, Muzan. Kayaka told him. You seem confident that Nezuko's hiding place is secure. Unlike you, I have plenty of time. I can also tell Yin is nearby. I can sense her around this area close enough for her to hear us. I know how much she loves the Demon Slayer course and you, even though I don't understand it. Granted, she will be upset with me, but she'll get over it once she becomes my queen. You made a mistake, Kaya simply said. What? Muzan asked. I know what eternity is. Eternity is human feelings. Only human feelings last forever and are undying. As for Yin, she'll never love you. You are the reason she's a demon slayer in the first place. It might have not been you,
but it was one of your demons who killed her entire village, her mother and father. She may hate you. Her heart is too kind to hate anybody, but she will not forgive you for what you've done. Kayaka explained to him. Rubbish. I recoil from your words, Muzan said with a rage slowly building inside him. For thousands of years, the Demon Slayer course has preserved. Many unfortunate children have died, but they have not gone. Just now, you call that rubbish? But is it proven that humans feeling are undying? Feelings are undying and they refuse to forgive those unjustly steal the lives of their loved ones. And no one has forgiven you. Not once in 1,000 years. For Morth Muzan, you step on the tiger's tail over and over and invited the dragon's wrath. Kayaka continued. They would have remained asleep, but you woke them up. Their eyes are fixed upon you, and they will not let you escape. Killing me, will it harm the Demon Slayer course one bit? Myself am not important, but you cannot understand human feelings and humans' bonds because you're a demon. Then Kayaka said something that made Muzan very angry. If you die, all the demons will perish, right? Ah, that got your attention. So am I right? Enough, Muzan said with such anger. Very well, that is all. I have said what I always wanted to say to you. Muzan, now just mere inches away from Kayaka. But may I say one last thing? I said that myself am not important, but that does not mean my death will be insignificant. Unfortunately, the Demon Slayer course and practically the Hashira are fond of me, especially Yin. She views us as if we're her family. She views us as we view her as a part of our family. So if I die, their determination will rise higher than ever before. Muzan extended his hand towards Kayaka. Are you done talking? He asked Kayaka. Yes, I never expected you to listen this long. Thank you, Muzan. As this happened, every Hashira was rushing towards the mansion. Yin, already nearby, knew it was time to spring her plan into action. She threw a knife she kept in her ori into Muzan's shoulder to catch his attention. He turned to her. As his entire attention was on Yin, the 3 demon moons saved Ubershiki, moving them far away from the mansion. He turned to see the demon moons already gone, as well as Ubershiki. Yin moved away when he was distracted. Before he could react, the mansion exploded. Muzan then started to regenerate. Ubershiki! Muzan yelled. He was not expecting this outcome, nor did he expect his own demons to betray him to save them. As he was regenerating, small seed-like objects appeared. Then they all grew and stabbed him, keeping him in place. Then Lady Tamayo appeared, shoving her fists into him. Tamayo, what are you doing here? He yelled at her. This blood demon art of thorns belongs to the person you turned in. I'm going to butcher this name. Asikusa? I think Asikusa? Muzan stared at her in disbelief. You absorbed my fist, Muzan, but what do you suppose was inside? Is it a concoction for making demons human again? So, is it taking effect? She asked, smiling vigorously at him. Surely you can't do that. I completed it. Things have greatly changed, but I couldn't have done it alone. Tamayo, you are the most persistent woman, but you resent his glossary on justice. Who killed your husband and children? Me? No, it was all yourself. You ate them. Muzan yelled at her, making her break into tears. If I had known I'd do that, I wouldn't have become a demon. I only said I didn't want to die from my illness. I wanted to watch my children grow. She yelled at him with such sadness and anger. What? Damn, yet you went to kill so many people, or did I imagine that? It even looked like you enjoyed it. He smiled sadistically at her. Yes, I killed many in my desperation, and to admit for my sins, I am going to die here with you. She yelled at him as he stuck his finger into her eye. Now, Genya, she yelled. Genya appeared with chain spike ball and an axe. I'm gonna butcher this. Anmu Adamin Basu, I think. Genya. Oh my God. Gomez said as he threw his spike ball straight as Muzan's head decapitated. I think it's supposed to be decapitated. Even though it would not work, Yin started running back as the rest of the Hashira were appearing. So, now it begins.